Hello, and welcome to Off the Shelf Reviews. It's Gaming Friday. I'm Gary.
And I'm Jack's raging testosterone-induced fucking hard-on.
That's a very long name, Iain.
I know, I was going to add more, but I missed it.
And today we are taking a look at Fight Club, the video game, which came out on the 16th of November 2004. Developed by Genuine Games, Visual Sciences, Superscape, and IOMO. It was released on the PS2 and the Xbox. It was published by Vivendi Games, Sierra Entertainment, and Superscape.
Fight Club, the fucking video game, mate. Fight Club, I can't believe I'm playing this.
But this isn't just Fight Club, the video game. This is Fight Club, the video game, which is a fighting game based on the 1999 film of the same name, based on the book by Chuck Palahniuk. To which, how did they end up just going, you know what, we're going to have a story mode, and the story mode is you just fight in Fight Club.
I don't know, mate. I was shocked as much as you when we did the review, and I was like, hey, there's a video game. And you were like, really? And then I was even more shocked when you went, I've got it now, and I'm like, what?
I had to get it. It's one of those licensed tie-ins. I like movie license tie-ins, even though 95% of them are all shite. This one's no exception. I mean, the fact that this game even exists, it just kind of goes against the movie of Fight Club in of itself.
Does it? I mean, do you make soap at any point? Is there like a soap mini game?
No.
Is there have sex with Marlon mini game?
So the story is, I mean, this is probably the best bit about the game, is this opening introduction video where it's all nicely rendered, I guess, for the time.
Yeah.
Except, who's this guy? I mean, you don't get MMA fighters, or boxers that come to Fight Club. It's the everyday man, and yet somehow you've got this thug-like guy.
Yeah, this is like
it's like it's
major.
Missed the point, because now Fight Club is like this competition.
Yeah,
and it's about everyday
I'm
people
here. Oh, I'm fucking
releasing that testosterone that they
I'm
don't
gonna
get
release
to
it
in
all over your
day-to-day job
face,
anymore.
motherfucker. He's fucking. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the combat style was pretty fucking simple.
I mean, that guy was taunting
He was taunting me then. Right, come here, grab.
I've never seen him taunt before.
Grab? Yeah, I can grab. But you're down on the floor, and I broke his neck.
So one of the first things about the game that you're going to notice, maybe after about 5 minutes, is that at the beginning you saw there was an option for Iain. You had a grapple, martial arts, or brawler as your fighting style. Those are the three fighting styles in the game. Therefore, every character in the game has one of those three fighting styles.
Oh, fuck.
And that is it.
That is it. Oh,
so
okay.
There's in most fighting games, every character has their fighting style, their set of moves.
Yeah.
In this, everything's shared. Every other character has the exact same moves.
Man, he's beating the fucking shit out of me.
Wow.
Oh,
Broke your back with
broke
that
my
kick.
back, man. Fuck. I had a test play before we started recording. I kicked this guy's ass. Now he's owned me.
Did you change your fighting style?
I became a brawler. I think you're a
martial artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just find it easier. It's just a little bit faster.
Yeah, well, that was it. I was playing it. I was like, well, this is all Bruce Lee kind of style. I don't want to be like that. I want to be mime, so I'm going to have to get up close
and just do some wrestling moves.
Beat up the fuck out of him. Yeah, come here, motherfucker.
So as I said, this was developed by Genuine Games, and they are most famous for 50 Cent Bulletproof.
Oh, okay.
Which was, I think, was a fighting game, wasn't it?
No, that's the shoot 'em up, isn't it?
Was that the shoot 'em up? I did
you're
play
thinking
the 50 Cent fighting game.
There was a shoot 'em up one. There was Def Jam as well.
Def Jam, I think it was.
The fighting game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they also worked on Ratchet and Clank as well.
That's supposed to be a really good series.
They also worked with Visual Sciences, who unfortunately that company went under in 2006, so just a few years after this game's release, and they were the originators of the Lemmings game.
Really?
But like I said, they also worked with Superscape and IOMO, which are mobile phone developer games, including working on games like Alien vs Predator.
I spit at you. I taunted and I told you, oh man, he's buzzing my fucking nose. Oh man. Is there a block? Yeah,
you're in the story mode at the moment, and should Iain progress past the first fight, you're fighting Ricky at the moment.
Yeah, Ricky's a little bastard.
The first space monkey.
He's a fucking little bastard. Come here, fucker. Right. Yeah, well, we saw there was a story mode, an arcade mode, a fucking time trial, survival. Lots of different
basic game modes, essentially.
Yeah, come here.
I mean, none of them are really that great. Arcade mode, you fight for a series.
Oh,
of
he tapped
fights.
out. Motherfucker tapped out.
Very good, very good. Yeah. So the story is that your character has broken up with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so you know the first thing you want to do after that is go join Fight Club.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And you fight through the ranks of Fight Club until you become Tyler Durden's right-hand man within Project Mayhem. And then once you've done that, you've pretty much completed the game. Project Mayhem.
That was all just stills. That wasn't even a cut sequence. This is just stills.
Yeah, the video's not broken. It's not rendering incorrectly. This is
how it's actually playing out.
This is the actual game, and this is how the cut sequences play out.
That's the bartender.
It is the bartender. You know, there are a lot of characters in the game that are characters from the film, and some of them which are not in Fight Club.
Yeah.
It's like, why are they in Fight Club? Why is Detective Stern in Fight Club?
Maybe this is how Erwin got his collarbone broken.
Maybe so.
Multi-layers.
There are some unlockable characters in the game. When you do complete the game, you unlock Fred Durst.
Nice.
Yes, you heard that. That's the singer from Limp Bizkit.
From Limp Bizkit. Yeah, he's got.
And that's because one of the songs is used in the game. I don't remember Limp Bizkit being in the film.
No, I don't either.
No. But the other characters that you can unlock is the barman with the wire frames around his head.
Oh, yeah.
From the film, you unlock him as a character. You can also unlock
Right sweeping me.
the office boss. You know, the narrator's boss.
Yeah.
He's now a Fight Club member. You can also unlock Abraham Lincoln.
So you can fight him.
Because if you want to fight Abraham Lincoln, get yourself a copy of Fight Club, the game.
Yeah, or Tyler. I mean, I was looking at the arcade mode before we started, and you've got Tyler there, and then you've got Jack.
Yes.
Who I'm guessing is Edward Norton's character. They've actually said, his name's Jack.
Yeah. Even though, like I said in the film, he doesn't have a name.
Yeah, he doesn't. You know, it's just like, but we have to give him a name because we can't just have nothing.
This game also fucks things up even further, and it makes you wonder, did they even see the film? Because there are sequences and cut sequences where Jack, or just say Jack, is there, and they're talking about Tyler being in a completely different country.
Okay.
And yet Tyler is there in the next Fight Club, and it's like, well, they don't seem to understand that he's two separate characters.
Yeah.
Yet in the ending cut sequence they do again.
Fucking motherfucking.
And also during the live video cut sequences and the still cut sequences, the characters look nothing like they do as the character models in the game.
I'm talking about, Sorry, I was totally listening to
that. I couldn't even hear myself, and you were tapping that control pad so hard.
Erwin was beating the shit out of me, man. I had to defeat him. We were such on low health. It's actually a really exciting game. I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to get into Project Mayhem now and blow up some buildings, you know.
But it's ridiculous. I mean, you turn up here, you end up in a fight. This guy, the barman jumps you in a fight out back and says, okay, maybe you should go to Paper Street, meet Tyler, and join the Fight Club.
Oh, there's Bob. There's Big Tits Bob.
Yeah.
And now we're fighting in the back garden. I was hoping there could be.
What's wrong with his face?
He's been. Mate, he's in Fight Club. I'm guessing that's
there's Tyler now, and there's Marla.
Whoa, Helen the Bonham Carter. Wow, didn't get the studio likeness for her face, did you?
Well, some of the cast from the film did actually reprise their voices. All the years later. It was 5 years later that the game came out. They got Meatloaf. He reprises his voice. The guy who played Detective Stern.
Yeah.
He came back to the game because he had more dialogue in the video game than he did the movie. And he was like, I've got a bigger part.
Oh, fuck, I've got to fight Bob?
I think
Shit.
you do.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Oh, come on, Bob. It's the thing, I'm tapping buttons like fuck, but the controls are weird. Like, I'm so used to, like, hitting combos so much faster than this. The game's very slow and
there
clunky.
is a sort of a training mode, a tutorial mode, where you can just have a look at some move lists and string combos together, and your opponent won't fight back.
Yeah, I didn't check that actually. There's no menu. No, I didn't know if there might be a.
But like I said, there was also
mode.
hardcore mode, and when you do hardcore mode, it's pretty much the story. But if you take injuries from the fight, so if you don't tap out, and you take injuries, your character, if he accumulates too many injuries or the injury's too serious, the game's over. Game over, essentially, because your character's been hospitalized. Can't ever fight again. So if you can't fight, you're out. Can't join Fight Club.
I'm not really relying on my kicks. My kicks are probably the best thing because I've got the range with them.
So how are you finding the controls with punches, kicks, and grabs?
Well, it's very strange. Like, there's no real method to it. Like, if hitting the two punch buttons together does that two-handed strike, which you want to aim for their face. But obviously, when I was playing as the martial artist, he relied heavily on his kicks. Oh, he's tapped out now.
He tapped out.
And so with this character, I'm relying on hitting, punching, and then running up and grabbing.
Right.
You know, where as the martial artist, I'd just be there kicking and grabbing. So there's not much variety. You know, like you said, because of the free game fighting styles, you know, where I'm so used to in like Tekken and Street Fighter going up against fast characters or slow characters.
Long-reaching characters.
You know, Bob was probably the heaviest character there, and he was actually easier to fight than Erwin, who I just thought who was a fucking asshole. You know? But I suppose as you would continue playing it, you would just start tapping faster and faster than the computer to work your way through. Which I'm like, the story mode's so shit.
What are you doing in Fight Club?
Yeah, what the fuck? What am I? I'm just going to different locations and fighting people.
Yeah.
So that I can.
So you can become Tyler's favourite
fighter.
Yeah. I don't know you. But which has nothing really to do with Project Mayhem.
Yeah, well, what am I supposed to be letting go of? You know, freeing myself from? I'm not freeing myself. I'm selling myself out.
Like this game is.
Like the game is. I might, if I get past this guy, if I win or lose this fight, I may try the arcade mode so we can show some of the other characters.
Spot the Starbucks in the background here.
No, don't distract me. Don't distract me. I'm like, no, there's a giant ship there.
No, I don't think there's any.
What's that say on the ship?
Craftily.
Does that say genuine article on the ship?
Genuine.
I'm trying to.
It could be Atlanta, but yeah, it could be article. The genuine article.
You can throw them into location, the things
into the environment.
Yeah,
you do bonus damage and things can break.
Yeah, but I'm trying to angle him, and
you get the blood splats on the screen. You do get the X-ray moves. When you deplete their health for now.
That was a good one. I like that one. That was it. Kicking the nuts to a Boston crowd. That was good.
What I do like as well, though, is that the facial damage that you take and the body damage, you'll have blood and broken. Well, it looks like broken noses, but there's not that much. There's not that much to it, but you know, compared to Mortal Kombat at the time, where blood was streaming everywhere. And
get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
For a game coming out in 2004, it's got a lot of competition. You know, the fighting genre has been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
You're going up against, Dead or Alive, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur.
They were relying on name alone to sell it, to sell the game, and yet people were like, that's not what the film's about. You know,
it really isn't.
You've added on, you've attacked one moment of Fight Club. I'm just bashing him into this post at the moment.
This game could have done with a fully fledged kind of story mode where they incorporated themes from the film and explored those, but they just don't touch it.
Yeah, but
it's just generic fighting game with a crippled together story. Very good.
Yeah, but you're looking at like a morality menu then with this game. You know, making decisions. Are you going to hurt people? Are you not? Kind of stuff. And they didn't have the budget
to have your
for that.
Assignments to go out there and lose a fight. To go out there and. An open world-ish type of game or a sandboxy type of game.
Yeah, but I mean, looking at other games on the PS2 like that, like
they didn't have the budget to make a fighting game. So watching them try to put together a fully fledged game like that, they'd never have got it done.
Yeah, it never happened. I mean, who am I supposed to be fighting next?
I just look at this and I just feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, embarrassed that you're watching it or you downloaded
for the people that made it, and released it and sold it.
No, RoboCop's worse.
This is almost a mobile phone game in of itself.
Yeah, this would totally sell as a mobile phone game nowadays. On the PS2, yeah, what, 40 quid for a brand new? And you're paying for what? Just the locations and the chance to...
And free fighting styles and a bunch of characters.
Yeah, a chance to be able to play as Brad Pitt character.
Who doesn't look anything like him because they couldn't get the likeness. They couldn't get the rights to the likeness of him, so they had to do best possible fit.
I mean, you've got the human sacrifices ID cards on the back.
That's a nice little touch.
Yeah, we've got Tyler, we've got Jack, we've got Big Bob, Angel Face, Irvin at the moment, the mechanic, Ricky, there's Lou. Who's that?
Raymond.
That's
I'm sorry, I got
Detective
Raymond's name wrong in the film review.
Raymond.
I forgot his name.
Raymond.
But I mean, it's like Raymond, Stern, and Lou. That they don't fight in Fight Club.
That's the random character. Is this the? Oh,
I think that's the created
custom
characters. So you can fight
okay.
with your custom ones.
So I'll be. Go back. No, up. There we go. I'm going to be Tyler because Tyler's the main character of Fight Club.
Sure.
Regardless of which one you're looking at, he's still Tyler. But I mean, here I am at the police. The police lobby,
the banquet hall.
Yeah, the banquet hall. It's just like, Tyler versus Tyler. This is not fucked up at all.
Well, kind of. No, it's Angel Face.
Oh, is it Angel Face? Sorry,
it's just that his model is exactly the same.
Yeah, so
except
now
he doesn't have the tash.
Tyler is a martial artist, so now just like in the film, I'm Brad Pitt doing with all my kicks.
Yeah,
just
like Brad Pitt in the film,
fighting against Jared Leto, who obviously had that fight with the guy at the police lobby. Oh, flying giant, spinning DDT. Come here, little bastard! Fuck off! Fuck's sake! Fucking computer. Every now and again, the computer's like, "Yeah, you beat me, so now I'm gonna get one back."
Right? Yeah.
It's like, what? Let's me
adaptive difficulty right here.
Harangue. I'm basically playing Harangue's combo.
That's how I felt when I was fighting with the martial arts style.
It's just like, Harangue.
It's like a mixture of Huang and Law.
Yeah,
from Tekken.
Yeah, that's it.
But whilst playing this, I couldn't help but think I'd just rather be playing
Tekken
or more Kombat.
Yeah.
Because this game is so slow. It's sluggish. It's the animations are repetitive. I appreciate that occasionally you can break their arms and legs.
Yeah, snap them into the final
and you get the X-ray moves as well. But it's just
which for the time, I mean, Mortal Kombat would only bring them back in 2009.
Yeah,
I think.
They always had fatalities and all sorts.
But I mean, I'm trying to think of another fighting. Oh, he kicked me right in the face.
Nice kick to the head.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another fighting game that had X-ray mode.
Yeah, I can only think of Mortal Kombat. There might have been others, but I don't think they had, as fighting games, had sequels or anything like that. And one-hit wonder games.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, he keeps the blood on his face, I suppose. Yes, have a rematch. Go on, motherfucker. If I die on this one, then Gary, you're going to have to take on a couple of fighters.
Sure. I mean, it should be said, this game, if you've not realised, has been mostly forgotten. It lacks anything creative or new. The graphics, sound, and animations are all poor. The Metacritic score for the game hasn't changed really since its release, with a score of 36 out of 100 and a score of 4.5 out of 10 for the actual user reviews.
But if you're a Fight Club fan, you probably own it or bought it. Oh, bouncing off the table,
and regretted it.
I don't know. You might have got your friends over and thought, hey, let's do Fight Club, and your friends are like, what? And you're like, no, I bought the game. I bought the game. That's quite cool. I just realised I can sidestep while they're mid combo, which is it's kind of strange for a PS2 game. I mean what year did you say this was?
2004.
2004. So maybe Tekken 4 was out at that point, I think PS2. So it was a lot more better looking and more
the
fluid.
tag team tournaments.
Tag team tournaments.
At least all those other fighting games offered more.
Look at the nipples.
They got that right.
They got big nipples right.
I just can't believe they got Meatloaf back in as well. He's like, I'll come back.
I'll come back for a fighting game. Oh, look
Bob.
at that. Oh, boom. Like I said, I've played worse games. I'm not actually not many, but I've played. This one's not too bad. The control system, as clunky they are, do still work. Some of the moves are not bad. Stop near me in the face.
I just think you would get this game and play this game for 20 minutes at most as a novelty.
Yes.
As look, this is what they did with Fight Club.
Yes,
those
totally.
idiots didn't really get it.
No. And then obviously, if they put in mini games where you had to buy soap or make soap, or fuck Marla, or maybe rob a convenience store but not really rob it kind of thing, it would have made the morality, like I said, the morality of the game a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe they could remake it for Xbox One. Fuck off, right? Yeah, there you go. I tapped that ball.
No, I'll let you keep the controller in.
Oh, why? You're afraid. He's afraid.
I've got nothing else to say about this abysmal attempt at a video game.
You don't have to say anything. I've been playing this for 20 minutes. You can at least play for 5.
I'll give you.
Go on, and then if you lose, then that's right.
I have played the game, and I don't want to play it anymore. Is what I'm saying.
It's fucking terrible, man. The backgrounds are bad. I mean, you pull the same moves over and over again just to try and beat the other guy down, and then he gets you with something like that. I mean, right bumper I realised was the block button, but I found it easier not to actually use it.
Yeah.
Tap the buttons like a motherfucker to break out moves. I mean, the bartender should not be this fluent in martial arts. I know you were trying to make it into a fighting game, but like we've already stated like 100 times, not the point of Fight Club.
No.
You know, maybe if they had made the game, stem it away from Tyler and Jack, have that maybe as a side project. Yes, you work up the ranks and get to Project Mayhem at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know, you keep going to Fight Club each week, but they had Fight Club for therapeutic reasons. This isn't therapeutic. This game is not therapeutic. It's like
stressful.
What am I fucking playing? Why am I fucking playing it? You know? It's like they hold up that card and this, with the ink spot, they're like, what do you see? Fight Club, the video game. They're like, oh, no. Shit, I mean, how do you tap out? Well, like, what buttons do you press at that point? Do you have to tap out?
I've never tapped out.
Oh, right. I just beat the shit out of them or die,
Yeah.
It's like, so, is this like his stage? I'm guessing this is Irvin's stage, and like Bob's
outside Lou's Tavern.
I suppose Bob's is the garden as well because he was buried there.
Right.
Where's the car park? Why not have the car park with the vans with the bombs in?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's a later stage area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. That should be it.
Fighting in the building as well before it explodes.
Marla should have been in the background every now and again with just a cigarette.
I can't believe they even put Marla in. It's like, she doesn't join the Fight Club. Why isn't she a character? Let's have Marla in.
That would have been a great Fight Club character. Secret character Marla. Instead, we get Abraham fucking Lincoln. I mean, I kind of want to see if he's got his hat now, or if it's
where's Gandhi?
Yeah, where's Gandhi? Come on, don't let him beat you, Gary. You took out Irvin quite well.
I'm sure Lou's the one who's supposed to beat me.
Aren't you? You're supposed to just take the beating now.
It's just not working that way.
Look at all these people in the background as well. They've been breaking the first 2 rules of Fight Club.
Everyone's been breaking the first 2 rules of Fight Club. The first 2 rules of Fight Club are the most ridiculous. How are you supposed to grow Fight Club if you don't talk about Fight Club?
How are you?
God damn it, Lou.
How are you supposed to sell a game which you're not allowed to talk about?
Right.
We've got a game to sell to you. What's it called? We don't talk about it.
No.
Right. Okay. That's going to be difficult to advertise then.
Right, that's it. I'm just going to egg lay you in the corner.
What do you think I've been doing for the last 20 minutes?
Steak. Oh, it's gone out.
It's amazing the computer does that. Like Irvin, you took out no problem, and Lou comes along with his different fight style and just
beats the
shit out of you. I
final words, Ian.
We could
There's nothing left to say.
Let me have one more fight while you do your roundup and your fucking spoony stuff.
This is a video game that is for novelty only. It's not a game that you want to invest much time in unless you're a games collector and you love licensed games, kind of like I do.
Yeah.
Even the bad ones, because you never know. When you're going to be able to pull it out. I like to put it in the collection next to the actual game.
Yeah.
But this is a forgettable game. It's lackluster in every way, with only 3 fighting styles, a limited selection of characters, to which, there's no defining anything to them, really.
No.
The storyline you can complete very quickly. There's, hardcore mode for a challenge, but why would you want to put yourself through that
again if you're not getting anything out of the end?
No. This is a game to avoid, really. It's novelty only. And,
yeah. I second that. If you're a Fight Club fan, you've looked at this game and gone, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If you've never seen the film, don't buy the game first.
No.
This isn't Peter Jackson's King Kong. It's not it's not even up there with any of the good licensed games. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not RoboCop bad.
No.
But it's boring. It's repetitive. It's
ugly to look at.
It's ugly to look at. The cut sequences are stupid. It's cheap, and it's just.
Just say no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no. Just no.
Say no. So with that, I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next Friday looking at another video game. Of course, new film reviews on Thursdays. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Patreon, on Podbean, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Take it easy, everyone.